Welcome back, my friends, to the Predictive Playbook. This is your host, John Ryan, and I'm pleased to have the Major League Baseball edition for the Predictive Playbook right here. And we're going to take a look, a pretty deep look into the battle for the District of Columbia, I guess, really, or the Battle of Maryland when the Washington Nationals travel to Camden Yards to take on the Baltimore Orioles at 7:05 Eastern Standard Time tonight, Friday, July 23rd, 2021. And we're going to get right at it here, folks. And the play starts here. Let's take a look at the pitching matchup first, because it's a rather interesting one. To say the least, we have Patrick Corbin, a left-handed pitcher for the Nationals. He's 6-8, 5.66 ERA. Going against Lopez, righty for Baltimore. He's 2-12. And a 6.04 ERA, but the pitching matchup here is a lot closer, and actually in my deeper analysis actually favors Lopez to outduel Corbin tonight. This line has flip-flopped from a slight favorite of the Nationals, and now it's crossed over, making Baltimore minus 120 favorite at many of the books. So it's the line movement alone has attracted me. And we take a look at some of the other things here. For example, in the baseball StatCast era, we note that Baltimore's lineup is really not all that scary, but they have done a lot better against left-handed pitching. Looking at the pitching metrics here, Lopez has a exit velocity of 90.3, not that good. Hard hit percentage is 44%, but keep in mind this is over the whole season of all his starts, and he's well past the halfway point of the season. Probably will end up with more than 32, 33, possibly 34 starts if he stays healthy. But the numbers are trending in a better direction on the StatCast end of things. His arsenal of pitches is a heavy fastball that has late breaking movement to the gloves or to the hand side, so it's going to tail in very hard on right-handed batters and down, and it has natural late movement. And when he controls that, it becomes a lot of ground ball outs for the infield, and not too many fly ball outs. That's what we want to see in the game, because we are on Baltimore in this situation here, and Baltimore, granted, is arguably the worst team in baseball, but offensively, they're only about, they're less than 10 runs behind the Yankees. And the Yankees are the third worst run-scoring team in the bigs, which is hard to believe. And, that loss last night by the Yankees was not a good one. So anyway, let's take a look at the expected WOBA is 349 for Lopez. Again, that's below average. Expected batting average for the season, 279. Not horribly bad. And he walks less than 10% of the batters he faces. So we're not talking about a very, very poor pitcher here. It's just things started out horribly bad in the beginning of the season, but things are getting slightly better. And we're going up against a team that, they're probably going to be sellers here pretty soon, I would think. It's the National League East, and I don't have a good read on what the Nationals plan on doing here at all. But Patrick Corbin has similar stats to Lopez at 90 exit velocity. He too throws his most effective balls in the lower end of the zone. He has a sinking fastball that's pretty good. Not as good as Lopez, but it's pretty good. I would say it's above average. And you're going to see a lot of ground ball outs by both pitchers if they're both on. But what I like in this situation is the fact that Baltimore's at home going up against a lefty, and that alone is a good thing. Then we tie in the betting system here, and the betting system for the game supports what my models have been projecting for this game. So this is a 4-unit free pick. These are the picks that my premium clients pay for the season, weekly subscriptions, monthly. And we're going to bet on any team where the starting pitcher has won less than 30% of his games on the season. Certainly Lopez qualifies there, being 2-12. The opponent must be from the National League. So that doesn't mean it's an interleague game all the time. It just means that the opponent has to be from the National League. The opponent's starting pitcher has posted a whip between 1.45 and 1.55 in the current season. This produces a 92 and 50 record for 65% winning bets over the last 25 seasons. So this one has stood the test of time through the evolution of the game over 25 years. It all tells you to do is to take the Baltimore Orioles using the money line as a wager tonight. So that'll do it for the show. But before I let you go, I want to make sure you take advantage of the promo code RYAN7. That's RYAN7. And you'll get 7 days of my premium service, including the Olympics, PGA Golf, Major League Baseball, and anything else that's cooking. I'll have plenty of content up for college football starting next week, maybe even this afternoon yet. And I want to start with the Big 12. I want to talk about Iowa State, because they're a team that has a lot of hype behind them, but I don't think they're overvalued. So stay tuned for more of that kind of information that more than likely will start this afternoon at Manny's Pub, 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. It is a cast of many professional sports bettors from Wager Talk and Sportsmemo. 17 have appeared on the show, so it is a show with incredible depth. We have as many as 6 or 7 at any given time pop into our virtual pub and share all the information and facts and betting information that they have learned over the course of the day by talking to others, talking to beat writers, finding out what the heck's going on. And you'll benefit tremendously by listening to that show before you get to the window to make your bets tonight. So with that said, Ryan7, sportsmemo.com. 7 days, $39. I highly recommend you get this. I promise you will not be disappointed. And that's about it for the show. So for the Predictive Playbook, sportsmemo.com and wagertalk.com, may all the wins be yours.